So in this series, we'll be talking about five essential systems or five essential family systems. Now, what are systems? Simply put, systems are structures. Just as organization run on systems, it is also important for families to also run on system. And what will system do for you? Systems will help ordinary people, or system helps ordinary people to create extraordinary results predictably. Systems help ordinary people to create extraordinary results predictably. You need to take note of that word predictably, because when you have a system in place, you can actually predict the outcome. It's just like you have a formula in place, you have an equation in place. When you have an equation, you know that one plus two most of the time will be equal to three, or one plus one will be equal to two, as the case may be. Now, so system has also been crafted as an acronym from the phrase save yourself time, energy, and money. Every time you have a system in place, you are likely going to be saving yourself time, you are saving yourself money, you are saving yourself energy, and it helps you to be more efficient, in your deliverable. So that is why it is important for us in families to also have systems in place. So systems will help us to do better. It will help us to perform better as a family, even as an individual. When you have systems in place in certain areas of your life, then it turns out to be good. Now, so why are we talking about systems? There are rules of engagement that you are going to agree with your spouse or with your children, as the case may be, in places where we have adults, but particularly, talking about, among spouses. So it talks about the rules of engagement, it talks about the terms of reference. How do we do this marriage together? And the first one we're going to be talking about today is what I call domestic management system. Now, this talks about how the home is going to run. You talk about home affairs. Now, like you say, charity begins at home. So, how do we run this home? Domestically now. When you talk about the home, there are different aspects of the home, and that is why we are talking about systems anyway. So, the aspect we are talking about today is the domestic management. How do we run this home? How do we run this home domestically? Now, who does what in this house? Who does school runs? Who does cooking, for example? Who does house chores? How do we manage it? Are we going to contract anything out? Or in this family, in this home, are we going to hire housemaid, house help, as the case may be? Or are we going to run things by ourselves? Or even if you're going to get a nanny, is the nanny going to live in with us? Or is going to visit us? It's going to be a visiting nanny. So these are some of the things that we need to talk about. Oh, for example, during the open house, who is the person that goes? Oh, is it the father or the mother? Or we have to make out time to ensure that we are there together. Now, some of these things are determined based on a lot of factors. For example, some people, their work does not permit them, even though as a woman there are certain things that, naturally, which is not absolutely correct anyway. Some families, though, it's school runs, has to do with women. Oh, when there's a need for them to do anything at school, it is the woman that should go there. No, anyone can go. Maybe in a situation where the man has more time on his hands than the woman. So why won't the man attend open house? Why won't he do school runs if that is what, the system in that home, support, if that is what is workable for them? And some of these things are better determined at the time that these systems are being put in place. So that is why it is important for us to have systems in our home. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Till the next time I come your way, and I'll be talking about another system in the family. Remain blessed.